Haydn is remembered as the first great symphonist and the composer who essentially invented the string quartet. He is the principal engineer of the classical style, and Haydn also exerted influence on the likes of Mozart and his student Ludwig van Beethoven and scores of others. Haydn was the second son of his humble parents. His father was a wheelwright, while his mother before her marriage was a cook for the lords of the village. Haydn, not 6 years old yet, left home and never returned to the parental cottage except for rare, brief visits. The young Haydn sang in the church choir. He also learned how to play various instruments and obtained a good basic knowledge of music. Franz Josef Haydn was recruited at the age of 8 to sing in the choir at St. Stephen's Cathedral in Vienna, where he went on to learn how to play violin and keyboard. After he left the choir, he supported himself by teaching and playing violin while studying counterpoint and harmony. Haydn soon became an assistant to composer Nicola Porpora in exchange for lessons, and in 1761 he was named Kapellmeister or court musician at the palace of the influential Esterhazy family, a position that would financially support him for nearly 30 years. Isolated at the palace from other composers and musical trends, he was, as he put it, forced to become original. While Haydn rose in the Esterhazy family's esteem, his popularity outside the palace walls also increased, and he eventually wrote as much music for publication as for the family. Several important works of this period were commissions from abroad, such as the Paris Symphonies in 1785 to 1786, and the original orchestral version of the Seven Last Words of Christ in 1786. Haydn came to feel sequestered and lonely, however, missing friends back in Vienna, such as Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Hey! Long time no see, bro! How long have you been here in Vienna?
I've been doing great. I'm still making music. I should be your mentor sometimes.
In 1791, when a new Esterhazy prince let Haydn go, he quickly accepted an invitation to go to England to conduct new symphonies with German violinist and impresario Johann Peter Salomon. He returned to London in 1794 for another successful and lucrative season. At this point, he was a public figure in Vienna, and when he wasn't at home composing, he was making frequent public appearances. With his health failing, his creative spirit outlasted his ability to harness it, and he died at the age of 77. Haydn's wife did not understand music and showed no interest in her husband's work. Her disdain went to extremes of using his manuscripts for pastry pan linings or curl papers. Haydn was not insensitive to the attractions of other women, and for years he carried on a love affair with Luigia Polzelli, a young Italian mezzo-soprano in the prince's service.